Congratulations, guys! We have entered the year of the rabbit, or according to some cultures, the year of the cat. So, if you'd like to learn how to draw a cat step by step, find out what your own Chinese zodiac sign is, and what this magical year has in store for you, keep watching this video. Hi, I'm Leila. Welcome to my studio. For this tutorial, you would need a piece of paper to draw on, a tissue, a smudge stick, pencils of different hardness and softness, and different kinds of erasers that you have on hand. Now, the first thing that we will need to do is to create a structure to help us draw our little kitty. For this, I will use simple geometric shapes and add details as the drawing progresses. While I'm drawing this, I'll chat with you about the Chinese horoscope. A little disclosure though, I am not a professional astrologer, so don't hold me responsible for the prognosis. But if on the other hand, you'd like to know an opinion of a professional astrologer or tarot reader, you can check out the website of this video's sponsor. Keen is the world's largest network of talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers. I personally find astrology very captivating, and as some of you already know, symbolism of tarot cards has inspired a number of my artworks. So, if you're interested, all you have to do is go to their website, create an account, and you'll be able to choose an advisor that can provide insights into your life's events. You can choose whichever reader best suits your needs, and you'll be able to connect with them through a phone call or a text chat. The best thing that with Keen, you can do it out of the comfort of your own home, and your conversations and readings are 100% anonymous and confidential. So if you have a specific issue or just want to know what 2023 has in store for you, I know I do, just go to the link on your screen, and as a new customer of Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, which is up to $99 in savings. To get this offer, use trykeen.com/ATAYA link, which is also available as a clickable link under this video. You want to use lines to help you structure the face and the face features of your pussycat. You want to work on both sides simultaneously. So let's get to our zodiac signs. If you were born in the years that are displayed on the screen right now, it means that you were born in the year of a cat, or sometimes also called a rabbit. You are most likely to be quiet and clever, kind to others, and responsible. 2023 promises favorable outcomes in most aspects of your life. If you are single, the first quarter of the year can bring adventure in your love life. Career this year will be promising as long as you stick to the true and tried course of action. This year you will easily earn money, but may just as easily lose it. So be mindful while spending. And this is what it looks like at this stage. Dragon. If you were born in these years, you are a dragon, which makes you a risk taker. You are also confident and enthusiastic. Married dragons will enjoy good times, and single dragons may finally find that special someone this year. Your hard work and dedication will help you enhance your career this year. Your finances may go up and down. Take on a new exercise program or enroll into a yoga class to keep your health problems at bay. Okay, so at this stage I am just shading in some of the areas, but I'm not doing it very harshly. I'm pretty much mapping the pattern on the cat's fur out. The reason why you don't want to work on it in a really strong, intense shade is to make it easier for yourself to erase it if you really need to at some stage. So if you're following along, your drawing should look like this. So now I'm going to use smudge stick and tissue paper. If you don't have a smudge stick, you can just use a tissue paper. So this is just a paper towel. So what you want to do is you want to soften these lines. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just going over this now. Don't worry about avoiding certain areas, just give it a really soft little smudge. Our next year in the zodiac cycle is a snake. If you were born in the years displayed on the screen, you are enigmatic, intelligent, and wise. This year is full of positive changes, and you will finally get the things you were working towards. This is also a year of romance and happiness. But you may run into some competition at work, so be careful with your opponents. Don't neglect your health and don't overspend. So anywhere where you can see the area of the fur is darker, make sure you do just that and apply the same value with your pencil. Now while you're watching this video, I want to tell you about my Patreon page, because you might like to give it a try. On Patreon, I post a lot of videos that are not available here on YouTube. Some ASMR videos, drawing and painting tutorials. There is also a monthly giveaway for some tiers, games and other things that we do now and then. So much fun. You guys should go and check it out. And I really do know that you will really love it there. I look forward to seeing you on Patreon. Next on our animal list is a horse. You are most likely a freedom-loving, active and animated personality. The main thing in 2023 for horses is to stay positive. It promises calm romance. Beginning of the year can bring work challenges, but things should settle down as the year progresses. Financially, some months can bring abundance, while some will not be as profitable. So what you want to be doing is you just want to keep building it up. So let's move on to the sheep, or sometimes can also be referred to as goats. Now goats are calm, gentle, sympathetic and love the arts. Year of a cat can bring some difficulties, but these will make you stronger. Your career will bring lots of great things your way. Your skill and hard work will be rewarded. Spend money wisely this year. Look after yours and your children's health. Next on the list are monkeys. So, monkey is usually a smart, curious, sharp, and at times mischievous personality. This year is a peaceful and happy time, as long as you are prepared to make necessary changes in your life. Single monkeys should not push themselves, as the right person will appear in their life at the right time. Your career will move up this year. Just focus on your goals and keep moving in the right direction. Notice how I hold the pencil. If I want more detail, I hold it like this, so that the point is very in control of what's going on. If I want to create a fluffier and sketchier look, I hold my pencil like this, almost parallel the paper, and work with the side of the graphite. Whenever you are drawing, don't worry if in the process your sketch does not look like it will when it's finished. It's absolutely normal and natural, and it happens with professional artists as well. So make sure you keep working until you reach the stage when you are happy with it. Don't give up too early. That's why I'm showing you guys all these stages throughout the drawing process. Okay, so this is what my drawing looks like at this stage. I propped up the drawing a little bit so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to see, because graphite pencil can be a little bit tricky. So at this stage, I am going to use the smudge stick, or you can always, just like before, use the tissue paper. Giving it a nice soft smudge. Next sign is the rooster. Roosters are observant, hardworking, and can be very courageous if provoked. 2023 is the year of ups and downs for roosters. You will have to learn to balance your professional and personal lives. Be open with the closest to you people, and they will be able to help you with any issues that may appear this year. Don't radically switch your career paths, as this year will require stability to stay financially afloat. And this is what the drawing should look like. You can always pause at the image and catch up if you need to. Okay, let's get back to our zodiac signs. So, if you were born in the years that are displayed on the screen, you are a dog. People who are born in the year of a dog are generally honest, prudent, and freedom-loving romantics. And this is a favorable year for you, filled with luck and abundance. But you may need to move out of your comfort zone and try new things. Workplace may bring some challenges, but if you stay patient, things should resolve themselves out. Try to stay healthy this year, and your finances should be more or less stable. So all the areas that are darker, you want to make sure that you layer up that pencil. Next on the zodiac list is a sign of a pig, sometimes referred to as a boar. Pigs are compassionate, diligent, and generous. 2023 promises to be successful for happiness in relationships. This year, focus on your partner, and single pigs will also find love. Hard work will finally pay off, and professionally it promises to be a rewarding year. Avoid any kinds of expansions during the cat year on personal or professional levels. Your drawing should look like this at this stage. And now again, we need to do a little bit of smudging. Now, because cats are fluffy, don't be afraid to smudge a little bit outside of the actual shape of the cat that was sketched. (6B). And really get into the darkest spots. Red zodiac was ruling these years. They are quick-witted, resourceful, versatile, and can easily cut to the heart of the matter. The year of the cat will bring rats good luck in almost all aspects of their lives. Love lives and career will be on the rise. Even financially, rats can prosper as long as they start managing their money. Now you can even start focusing on some of the single little hairs. Next on the list is an ox, or sometimes referred to as a bull. Now, people who are born during the bull zodiac year are diligent, dependable, strong, and determined. 2023 will bring good life to the ox. Their bond with their beloved will be strong, but single bulls may have to wait till next year to meet that special someone. Turbulent professional life should stabilize by the end of the year. Be cautious with money. Don't spend on unnecessary things and stay away from any dodgy investments. You see, I'm going all in now, so this is a 6B pencil. We can go even darker. If you've got 8B, you can use 8B afterwards. But for this stage, it's good to do as dark as you can. Next on the list is tiger. Tigers are born leaders. They are brave, confident, and can be competitive. 2023 promises some luck for tiger natives. More new people will bring more opportunities your way, both in love and in business. So make sure you are socially active this year. You will achieve financial stability by placing your eggs into different baskets, and variety of financial sources will be very beneficial in the year of a cat. Always consult a doctor if unwell, as little things cannot be as unimportant as they may appear at the first glance. It was such a nice weather earlier today, and now it's becoming very stormy. I don't know if you guys can hear the storm outside the window. The trick to drawing fur is to make sure that you go with the texture of the fur. So just like when you're drawing hair, if the hair is soft and smooth and silky, you want to make sure that your lines are very close to each other. And if you are working on something quite fluffy like this kitten is, you want to create really fluffy, chaotic type of lines. And this is what my drawing looks like at this step. Remember guys, you can stop at any moment that you feel that you're happy with what your pussycat's looking like. You can stop right there. As far as I'm gonna be smudging it again, and again you can use a smudge stick or you can use a tissue. Now at this stage you don't want to smudge everything out of control. What you want to do is you want to carefully smudge in the direction of the fur growth. Okay, so in the beginning we were smudging everything no matter what direction, but because we were building up that sort of a gray undertone, but now you want to make sure that you are smudging in the direction of the fur growth. And now I'm gonna go for a 9B. Oh my gosh, you guys, things are flying outside. It's not just a storm, it's like a really big storm. Oh well. So if you hear something, just please know this is what it is. So now I'm going to use a 9B pencil. You can use an 8B if you have, or whatever the darkest shade you have. And you really want to focus on these dark spots. When drawing feline eyes, make sure to create a very strong contrast, especially where you see really dark outliner-like lines around the eyes and really bright highlights, because that's what makes their eyes stand out so much and so beautiful. And remember, guys, for the year of the cat, we want to make sure that the eyes of our kitties are beautiful. Now at this stage of your drawing, you want to make sure that you are creating enough contrast. You can do that by darkening some of the darker areas and some midtones to make highlights even brighter. But don't worry, soon we will be using a razor to bring out the really strong highlights. Now when you are using your smudge stick, make sure that you are very strategic with it, so you are smudging specific areas, not just everything out of control. Okay, so now we want to use an eraser. I have a putty rubber, but if you guys don't, you can always use your regular eraser. You can just cut a little slither, because we want quite a nice tiny little edge. And off we go, lifting up some of the things. Oh, by the way, this is what the drawing looks like at this stage. Now, while you are highlighting some areas, make sure that you are also creating some white, furry, fluffy bits as well. So almost like you are drawing with the eraser. Sometimes people think that erasers are for erasing mistakes, but you can use it for that, but that's not entirely true. You are drawing with your eraser as well. It's a drawing tool. Give little highlights in the eyes. You really want to freshen up that area just around the lips and the nose. Most cats, not all, but most cats have it quite bright white, so you really want to pick out all that smudginess that would have deposited onto it. Okay, so here we have our kitty, and this is what it looks like at this stage of the drawing. Now at this stage, if you're still carrying on with following along, you can use a really dark pencil to really bring some of the really black things out. You can use an eraser, which is quite strong and hard, like a pencil eraser, for example, and you can really bring out the really strong highlights, like really pick it up. You can also refine any areas with smudge stick or with those mechanical pencils. Now these pencils are perfect for little details around the eyes, around the ears, and any kind of little furry bits that you really want to make shine. Don't forget the little fluffy things on the edges, on the tips of the ears. Furry little lips. And the chin. If you don't have a mechanical pencil, you can always just sharpen your regular pencil. Also, these pencils are good for these fine little hairs that you can see on the outer edge of the animal. And this little pussycat has this sort of almost like a little peak, like a little meringue on top of the head. It's a lucky little kitten. Give the fur a little bit more definition. And now any final little things that you want to add, or you want to smudge, you want to make darker or lighter, this is your chance, because we're almost finished here. So I just want to create stronger highlights on the bottom eyelids, just in a couple of places. Now we have whiskers to do. You have two choices. You can either go with something like this, an eraser like this, and create white little whiskers, or you can go with the fine pencil and do that with that. Now on the actual image the cat has white whiskers, but just looking at this, I really like how there's so many wispy dark lines and fur on the outer edge. So I almost feel like I want to do it with a dark, dark whiskers rather than light whiskers. But it really is up to you guys. You can go either way. And if you're keeping up and you're still drawing, well done. You're doing so well. Okay, so here we go. You want to make sure that you are not too nervous, because if you start to do a very slow line, this is when things start to sort of look a bit funny. So what you want to do is you want to have a confident hand and just add a couple of lines here and there, and just like that. Aim for them to grow out of these darker little areas. These are the indentations on the lips. Sometimes you can also see the eyebrows kind of done in a similar way, but I can't really see much, so I'm just going to put a couple of thinner ones so that they're not too obvious. But here we go. Here is the finished little pussycat for our magical year of the cat. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I want to thank Keen for sponsoring this video, and I also want to say a big thank you to my wonderful patrons. All the best for 2023, and I hope you guys carry on with your creative pursuits and keep watching art videos and keep practicing, because it can bring so much joy into your life. Make sure to watch the videos that are popping up on your screen now. And as always, thank you so much for drawing with me. Have a lovely day.